All right, it's been a really lovely day today, but we're still dealing with some coastal flooding issues, mainly because we're coming out of the new moon phase that just occurred early this morning. So astronomically high tides. We have a coastal flood advisory for Kent and Sussex counties in effect until 2 a.m. regarding the high tide cycles that will be occurring later on this evening at around the 9 to 10 p.m. Time frame or so when the tide peaks. Probably about a half a foot of inundation there. Then for Somerset, Wycomico, and Dorchester counties, there's a coastal flood warning where we could see 1 to 2 feet of inundation through the high tide cycle tonight after midnight for those locations. And then a coastal flood advisory for Accomack County until 4 a.m. where some areas could see up to a foot of inundation during the high tide tonight. Marine forecast, though, has been gradually improving since Aaron's departure. Right now, we don't have any small craft advisories for the Atlantic Ocean. We can see wave heights at around 4 to as much as 6 feet at times. However, given long swell periods, still going to be dangerous to be swimming for tomorrow. So there is once again a high risk for rip currents out there for tomorrow. Water temperature, by the way, is 73 degrees. And speaking of water temperatures, it's pretty cool to see the upwelling process, the cold waters deep within the ocean being upwelled to the surface. When Hurricane Aaron made this trek east of the East Coast and out towards the northern Atlantic. So pretty cool to see that. And luckily, Hurricane Aaron is not our problem after causing some really elevated waves and some of those elevated coastal flooding issues. It's been nice today, though, aside from many coastal flooding issues this evening. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. It's 81 degrees right there in Easton. Clouds are generally scattered in nature, and that will remain the case through the overnight tonight. We may get a little bit more clouds with this area flow pressure passing towards south and east, and that could produce a stray shower maybe tomorrow morning, but other than that, won't really be much of a problem. There is a cold front out towards the west. It's going to bring in some cooler temperatures for the middle of this week and maybe a passing shower or a quick thunderstorm Sunday night into, at the very least, Monday morning. It's 76 degrees with Bob and Diane in Smyrna, 75 with Chucky and Lewis, 74 degrees with Ted and Millsboro, 74 as well with Joe and Bishopville, and 75 degrees with Curtis and Mary and Ocean Pines. So you see how Futurecast isn't overly enthusiastic with the shower potential. There are those clouds that I was talking about. This is at 7 a.m. The best chance to see a passing shower will be for about Wycomico County, Port south and east. Other than that, though, it will be a mainly dry go of it to start the day. During the afternoon, there could be a quick pop-up shower. Again, Futurecast isn't overly enthusiastic with that, but the potential will be there. Cold front's going to start to move through early Monday morning. You'll notice the wind shift in the direction, and with that, there could be a passing shower. And going into the afternoon on Monday, should be a mostly sunny sky out there. Maybe, again, a passing shower depending on the speed of that front. But hey, look at this, a big drop in the humidity in the wake of that cold front. So this is going to result in very comfortable days and cooler nighttime temperatures as well, down into the 50s. So 62 to 67 degrees tonight with those partly cloudy skies. For the day tomorrow, temperatures in the lower to mid 80s. The chance for maybe a stray shower or a quick thunderstorm. Other than that, though, generally a mixture of sunshine and clouds, and should be a fairly nice day, all things considered. And again, the chance for maybe a stray shower, maybe a thunderstorm on Monday, but the chance looks really low. It depends on the timing of that front. But then the rest of the week, it's pretty much dry. And look at these temperatures, below average at around the lower 80s to generally upper 70s, and temperatures well into the 50s. In fact, we may see a few upper 40s Thursday morning. We'll keep an eye on that. Right now, the following weekend is looking really, really nice.